So once you've done a few track days, you quickly realize that the standard 3-point harness that comes in all cars doesn't hold you in particularly well, and you end up fighting against it more than it helps you. And so to develop a better connection with the car, a next logical step is to look at a decent harness system. And you can get pretty complex with this and install cages and everything else, and that's a much more expensive, longer term route. A good kind of quick next step is the Schroth QuickFit Pro, which works with your existing seatbelt system and offers a 4-point harness that can be quickly installed and uninstalled for your track days. So in this video, we're going to take a quick look at the harness and how it installs into your Tesla Model 3. So here's a look at the entire harness system. In the front are the pieces that go on the front seat, and back are the pieces that connect to your back seat. Now up front on the left is the piece that connects to your standard seatbelt receptacle, and on the right is the anchor that will attach to an anchor point that you need to install in the car. And then the back is very similar but reversed, with the rear anchor which connects to an anchor point you'll install in the car, and the piece on the left goes into the seatbelt receptacle in the rear of the car. Now unfortunately I didn't make a video of the entire installation, so we'll take a look at what the anchor points look like after the installation is complete. This is the attachment point you install on the front seat, and installing this involves removing some bolts from under the front of the seat to remove this entire plastic sheathing here on the outside of the driver's seat. Once you've done that, you install this metal anchor pointing bolt on the seat and then bring it up through that slot. And it's that simple. Honestly, this was probably the most difficult part of the installation, as finding the bolts under the seat was a little tricky, and it involved a whole bunch of feeling around and taking some pictures to actually find the bolt and remove it. But once I found it, pulling everything off and installing the attachment point was super straightforward. And there's some very good threads on the TMC forums which contain pictures and more information about how to locate the bolt and what to do, and I will link those below for your reference. And the rear anchor is much more straightforward. All you need to do is remove the panel just to the left of the rear seat behind the driver, and then there's a bolt back there that you take off, and you install the anchor point on that bolt and route it up back under the piece of plastic. It's as easy as kind of unsnapping it, installing the bolt, and putting it back on. And once you have those anchor points installed, installing the harness for a track day is as simple as grabbing it out of storage, and then you route it through the headrest between the two posts of the headrest and connect it to the seatbelt points and the anchor points you installed. Unfortunately, I was trying to record this while installing it, and it's definitely a two-handed job, but you get the idea. Very easy. And as you watch me fumble through the rest of this installation, I just want to go back to the top and say that I think the QuickFit Pro I have found to be an excellent addition to the car. It really makes a big difference at the track in terms of feeling more connected to the car and just reducing your, I would say, shifting in the seat, your lateral movement. So I highly recommend looking into it.